The unthinkable act, Justin Mohn and the digital display of murder. On a cold January day, a horrific crime unfolded in a quiet Pennsylvania home, sending shockwaves far beyond its suburban streets. The events that transpired would quickly become a chilling testament to the dark corners of the internet and the depths of human depravity. This is the story of Justin Mohn, a 33-year-old man accused of an unspeakable act against his own father. The case against Justin Mohn is set to commence on July 7, 2024, a date that marks the beginning of a deeply disturbing murder trial. Mohn faces a litany of grave charges, each painting a picture of extreme violence and premeditation. These include first-degree murder, the most serious charge, indicating an intentional and deliberate killing. He is also charged with abuse of a corpse, a charge directly related to the gruesome nature of the crime scene. Further accusations include possession of an instrument of crime, pointing to the weapons used in the attack. Perhaps most unsettling are the terrorism-related charges, which stem from the public display and rhetoric surrounding the incident. The crime itself occurred on January 30, 2024, a date now etched into the timeline of this tragic event. The details that emerged from the investigation are profoundly disturbing, revealing a calculated and brutal act. The legal proceedings will seek to unravel the full extent of Mohn's actions and motivations. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. The horrific discovery. The scene of the crime was the family's residence in Levittown, Pennsylvania, a place that should have been a sanctuary. Instead, it became the site of an unimaginable horror. Law enforcement officers responding to a distress call made a grim discovery upon entering the home. They found the decapitated remains of Michael F. Mohn, Justin Mohn's 68-year-old father. The sheer brutality of the act immediately indicated a crime of extreme violence. The victim's body was located in the downstairs bathroom, a chilling detail that speaks to the intimate and confined nature of the attack. Investigators quickly secured the scene, documenting every piece of evidence. Among the items recovered were the weapons believed to have been used in the commission of the crime. A machete was found, a large and formidable blade capable of inflicting severe trauma. Alongside the machete, a large kitchen knife was also discovered. The presence of multiple weapons suggests a sustained and determined assault. These instruments of violence would become critical pieces of evidence in the prosecution's case. The location of the victim's head added another layer of macabre detail to the discovery. It was found in a plastic bag, carefully concealed. This act of concealment further underscores the deliberate nature of the crime. The bag containing the head was then placed inside a cooking pot, an act that defies comprehension. This bizarre placement suggests a chilling detachment from the humanity of the victim. The pot was ultimately located in a nearby first-floor bedroom, completing the grim tableau. The incriminating digital broadcast. What makes this case particularly unique and disturbing is the digital footprint left by the accused. Shortly after the alleged murder, Justin Mohn posted a video to YouTube, transforming a private horror into a public spectacle. The video was titled "Mohn's Militia Call to Arms for American Patriots," signaling its provocative and politically charged content. The platform chosen was YouTube, a widely accessible global video sharing site. This choice ensured the video could reach a vast audience, amplifying its disturbing message. The video itself ran for approximately 14 minutes, a significant duration for such a shocking broadcast. The content of the video was profoundly incriminating. It allegedly depicted Justin Mohn holding his father's severed head, a visual so graphic it defies description. This act served as a horrifying centerpiece to his deranged manifesto. In the video, Mohn explicitly identified the victim as Michael Mohn, confirming it was his own father. This direct identification removed any doubt about the victim's identity or the familial relationship. He then declared that Michael Mohn was in hell for eternity, a chilling statement reflecting extreme animosity. Beyond the personal attack, the video contained a broader, more dangerous message. Mohn urged militia and patriots across the United States to kill all federal employees. This call to action was a direct incitement to violence against government workers. Adding a layer of tragic irony to the narrative, Michael Mohn, the victim, worked with the Army Corps of Engineers. His profession as a federal employee made him, in a twisted sense, one of the very targets his son railed against. This detail highlights the profound disconnect and ideological extremism that seemingly fueled the crime. The video's rapid dissemination before its removal by YouTube underscored the immediate danger it posed. Its content was not merely a confession, but a public declaration of war against perceived enemies. The digital broadcast became a central piece of evidence, revealing the accused's state of mind and intentions. The flight and apprehension. Following the alleged murder and the posting of the disturbing video, Justin Mohn fled the scene. His immediate actions indicated an attempt to evade capture and continue his bizarre mission. He made his escape in his father's 2009 Toyota Corolla, using the victim's vehicle as his getaway car. During his flight, Mohn was armed with a handgun, posing a continued threat to public safety. This detail suggested he was prepared for further confrontation or to carry out additional acts of violence. Authorities immediately launched a manhunt, recognizing the extreme danger he represented. Law enforcement utilized modern technology to track his movements. Authorities successfully tracked him via his cell phone, a crucial tool in locating the fugitive. This digital trail provided a clear path for officers to follow. Mohn's journey led him to the National Guard Training Center in Fort Indiantown Gap, a significant distance from the crime scene. His choice of destination was particularly alarming to investigators. It suggested a deeper, more sinister motive behind his flight. Prosecutors believe he intended to rally the National Guard against the federal government. This alleged intent aligns with the anti-government rhetoric expressed in his YouTube video. His capture at this location prevented what could have been a further escalation of his dangerous agenda. The apprehension brought an end to the immediate threat posed by Mohn. His capture was a critical step in ensuring public safety and bringing him to justice. The events of his flight and apprehension further solidified the prosecution's case regarding his intent and state of mind. Further evidence and autopsy findings. The investigation into Justin Mohn's actions yielded additional crucial evidence, painting a more complete picture of his alleged plans. Among the items recovered was a USB device, a small but significant piece of digital evidence. This device contained highly concerning material. The USB device held images of federal buildings, suggesting a reconnaissance or targeting effort. These images indicated a premeditated interest in government structures. Such findings support the terrorism-related charges Mohn faces. Even more alarming, the device contained instructions for creating an explosive device. This discovery pointed to a potential intent to cause widespread destruction. The presence of such instructions elevated the perceived threat level posed by Mohn. The autopsy findings on Michael Mohn provided critical insights into the sequence of events leading to his death. The medical examination revealed that Michael Mohn had been shot in the head. This indicates the initial cause of death was a gunshot wound. Crucially, the autopsy determined that the decapitation occurred after the shooting. This detail suggests the victim was already deceased when the dismemberment took place. While not directly impacting the murder charge, it speaks to the extreme nature of the post-mortem actions. These findings are vital for the prosecution, establishing the timeline and method of the killing. They underscore the brutality of the crime and the deliberate actions taken by the accused. The combination of physical evidence, digital footprints, and medical findings forms a compelling case against Justin Mohn. As the trial approaches, the public awaits answers to the many questions surrounding this horrific event. The case of Justin Mohn stands as a stark reminder of the potential for extreme violence and the disturbing ways in which it can be amplified in the digital age. The legal process will now determine the full extent of his culpability and the consequences for his actions.